Okay, if you don't have headphones on in the room, turn your sound down, please. Okay, good morning. Let me see who's here. Bella's here.
Yep.
Yup. And Georgia's here and Alex is here. Carl is here. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Caden Sweeney. I knew I missed somebody. Okay, everybody, good morning. Let me share my screen with you. Sorry that I wasn't able to be here for the last 2 days, but I had a terrible cold and I wasn't sure if it was COVID or not. So I decided not to come to school because, you know, don't want to hurt anybody. So I had a test and I'm all good. Hey, can you guys see my screen? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. So if I go to classroom, this week you have been working on a Greek fable about a man and his son. With their donkey. And what happens to him? Somebody tell me.
The donkey dies.
The donkey dies. Why?
It fell into the river and its feet were tied so it couldn't get out.
And why were the donkey's feet tied? Let's have somebody else answer that one. Why were the donkey's feet tied, Devin?
Because the guy and his son got told that they should be ashamed of themselves because they're not poor donkey walk over the time like that.
Yeah, so they're walking along and they're going to market with their donkey, and you know, all the people that they encounter have something to say about what they're doing with the donkey or how they're using the donkey or not using the donkey. And they listen to all of the advice given to them and they change what they're doing. And in the end, like Alex says, the donkey dies. What's the moral of the story? Anybody remember?
Please all and you will please none.
Yep, please all and you will please none. Okay, so the first day, Tuesday, you were supposed to read the story, annotate the story, and then do the 12 multiple choice questions. Okay, those of you that turned it in, I didn't grade anything yesterday. I did grade some things on Tuesday afternoon. So you can check your grade. If you haven't done that, you owe that. I'm not quite sure what you were doing other than misbehaving if you were in the room. Certain people in the room right now that I'm looking at. Yeah, you need to learn how to behave and treat human beings with respect and dignity and not be fools and make people's days harder. I don't have a whole lot of patience for children that misbehave when there's a substitute. I really don't. And we will talk about it further later. I'm not going to bore everybody that wasn't even in the room. But anyway, so yesterday, whether you were in school physically or not, you were supposed to keep up with the work, even though there wasn't a Zoom, and you were supposed to do the graphic organizer, right? And basically the question was, here, I don't want to misread it, so let's go down, I'll open up the paragraph. Just pull up Caden's here because he's the first one on the list, and just read what the question is. The question is, the moral of the fable is, please all and you will please none. In a well-written paragraph, prove this statement to be true using 2 pieces of evidence from the text. This is kind of like the quotes that we do. You first have to figure out what the heck moral means, right? So what does the moral mean? Haley? Yeah, that's what it says. Put it in your own words, is my question. Right. So if you're trying to please everybody, you're probably going to please no one, especially yourself, because now the guy and the son don't have a donkey to use, right? At all. So you have to write a paragraph. So what I'd like you guys to do, and I would just like to share some out, you were supposed to do your graphic organizer yesterday. So could you split your screen, have my screen open, and then could you kindly go to your graphic organizer? And I would like to hear some of your claim statements, just your claim statements that you wrote yesterday.
Miss Jost,
Mm-hmm.
right now, basically, I'm joining on my phone, and then I have my Chromebook open. So basically, like, I can see your screen and still see my screen a lot.
Okay, that's fine. So you open up your document on your Chromebook, I guess? So I just want to hear some claim statements from your graphic organizer. Caleb, can you read us yours, please? Yeah, I kind of figured. Hayden in the room, can I hear your claim statement, please? Kiara, can I hear yours, please? Yeah, Maddie, may I hear yours, please? Justin? Devin? May I hear your claim statement, please? Heather? Haley? Thank you, Haley, for doing schoolwork when you're supposed to. Amen. Could you speak a little louder, please?
In the donkey story, the moral is all and you will please no one. If you try to please everyone with a happy, you will please no one.
There you go. The only thing I would change in that, 'cause you said in the donkey story, I would call it in the Greek fable, because that's what it is. And in the directions for the story itself, it says in the Greek fable. Can I hear somebody's claim statement from home, please? From the Zoomers out there in Zoomland. Anybody want to read theirs?
I'll read mine.
Of course you will, Bella, go.
In the fable, Greek fable / donkey story, the moral, please all and you will please none, is true. Here are 2 details to prove my thinking.
Are you gonna tell me the details? Okay, so I would say if you're gonna go, you gave me a little bit more than just the claim statement. And again, I would just tweak that because we don't have a title to the story. So I think in the directions it says here is a Greek fable. Heather, I'm not sure why you're playing with your mouse. So I would just call it in the Greek fable. Okay, Belle? All right. Okay, so here's the deal. I do not have a good handle on who did their multiple choice. Obviously, only one person that's physically in the room with me right now did what they were supposed to do yesterday and did the graphic organizer. So your multiple choice was due, I think, yesterday. Your graphic organizer was due today because today you have to do the paragraph in the paragraph document. So wherever you are in this work, you need to do it. Your paragraph's due tomorrow. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, anybody in Zoom land have any questions?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to stop recording.